Hey, everybody. Welcome to Westcoast Massholes. I'm Todd. I got weird lighting today because of the time of day, but I was too lazy to set up all my lights. So I kind of look weird, huh? Like the lighting is creepy. I like it.
It works for my aesthetic today. Yeah, the reason we're late is because of this guy over here. I decided
it's pre-recorded. You don't have to admit that you are nearly 4 hours late.
I like admitting faults.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Anyway, that's Josh. That's Josh Wingate.
I'm combing my beard.
He's combing his beard. It's very exciting. I was in the midst of doing bills, waiting for a lot of things today. I was waiting for Josh, and then after I talked to Josh on Westcoast Massholes, I have to wait for a table. I'm doing a table reading.
For what?
I got a bit part on a show, and they want me to do the table reading, I guess.
Oh, look at you. So when you do a table reading, is it like you get on all fours and
yes,
get into a table?
I get on all fours when I'm a table reading. I get on all fours, and they put naked, and they put the script on my back, and they read. I'm the table.
Okay.
That's how it
so
works.
you must have good core strength.
Yeah, I mean, I do sit-ups, for these table reads. Yeah, I try. I mean, I don't cool. Like I'm soft in the middle, look at that. Look at that COVID shit. It's horrible.
I've used COVID to do the opposite. So I'm like, I had like dad bod, and now I'm like trying to become like Thor or something.
Thor dad?
Thor dad. Like I want to be like the dad who's like running up the mountain with my baby on my back,
So what you're saying is after you work out, you're kind of Thor?
Because I get Thor because I don't know how to say my SOARs. I get Thor.
Yeah. Dad joke.
Did you hear about that?
I didn't start the damn timer. Now the show's gonna go too long.
Did you?
All my shows go too long.
Hey, I'm trying to talk to you. Did you hear about the cheese factory in France?
No.
It exploded. Man, debris was everywhere.
Bad joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, Westcoast Massholes over here every week.
You like my T-shirt?
I can't read it. What does it say? Oh wait, yes. I'm all out of bubble gum.
You know what that is, right?
He lives up here.
You know he doesn't. He's dead.
Oh, know who I thought that was? I thought it was Kirk Douglas.
No, that's well, the character's name is Nada. The guy who played it was Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper.
Oh, Roddy Piper. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You don't know your They Live. That's okay. You should. As soon as we're done, what I want you to do is watch They Live.
They Live.
Yeah, John Carpenter's They Live. Have you never seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. Do you like John Carpenter? Do you like John Carpenter?
What's that?
Do you like John Carpenter?
Yes, and I like Roddy Piper. Does he wear a kilt in the movie?
No, that's not a Cyndi Lauper video or nothing. No.
Oh, but Roddy Piper wore a kilt in WWE.
Oh, did he? I didn't watch it. I only know from his movies. This one, Hell Comes to Frogtown. Those are the only two I can think of.
But he was famous in the WWF. That's what it used to be called, the World Wrestling Federation. He was Roddy Piper. He wore his kilt and like a ringer tee, a white ringer tee, and a red kilt. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw an old video of him doing like a promo video for MTV back in the 80s, and the bit was that he hates MTV. He was just kept saying, "I hate my MTV," like a wrestler. It was pretty fun.
That's it. That sounds like it was something MTV would have done in the 90s, like that, like grungy, moody grunge thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What is that? A little cone that you have?
My switchblade comb. Look at this. It's a switchblade mustache comb. Needs
How,
another.
how much time do you spend combing your beard?
Not enough, man. Look at this thing. My stepmother and my bonus mom and my dad always give me shit for this beard. They're like, "You're a handsome man. We will like trim the beard." And she's like, "At least color it." I'm like, "I'm not coloring. You know how long I earned? Like how many years it took me to earn these grays, man? Why would I want it? It's like getting your stripes in the military and then say, "Oh no, you know, we won't wear those." No, you earned these stripes, dude. Sorry, I'm in a funny place today, but why not?
It's quite all right.
Why not?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. But I'm actually thinking, I'm going to leave this up to the Masshole fandom. All right, guys, it's going to take a vote. Should Josh Wingate lose the beard for a bit? Should he do like a, you know, an unveiling, so to speak, of his jawline? That's the poll for this week on Massholes. I will shave it live on air next to Massholes if the vote go in that direction. What do you think?
I think
Be the
that's
most
great.
exciting episode of Massholes ever.
The only thing I know for sure is Eric West will weigh in. That's all I know. Beyond that, I don't know. Oh, you froze on me.
Okay.
Beard boy.
You froze. Well, what if you froze on me? I could.
Oh, now you're gone completely. Come back.
I'm here in my world.
Come back.
I'm here.
It's just you've gone completely dark. There's nothing there. Can you not see me?
I see you perfectly.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Now I can see you again, but you're still frozen. This is a disaster. What's happening? What's happening? Oh,
I did everything I do normally. Well, meaning when I got it to work, I'm off Wi-Fi, all the apps are closed, man. I'm trying my best over here, but Blursh doesn't give me the right equipment to run a freaking successful podcast.
Well, we need to set up some kind of Patreon. So you can buy a computer with an Ethernet port.
All right, okay, so what's gonna happen now on this episode of Massholes? Below on the screen, we're gonna put Josh's Venmo right there. Josh Wingate Venmo, and we're gonna send money so I can actually do a decent video podcast for Todd's Blursh's production show. So it's actually a donation to Blursh, but it goes directly to me because I'm the one who needs it, right? So we have no middleman. This is
but we don't.
The source.
I mean, Blursh should get a cut of the money. I mean, Blursh is.
Yeah, well,
you know, we're not doing this for our health over here.
But they owe back pay, but they owe back pay, man. They owe back pay, so like no. Once the back pay is paid,
this is all.
Then
You're
we'll
an
settle
actor.
our
You know how it
differences.
works. It's deferred. It's deferred pay. Deferred.
No. Yeah, it's deferred to my elbow in a Nazi's asshole. And that's what it's deferred to. That's weird. I wouldn't want my elbow in anyone's asshole.
No. Although I'm sure some people would love to have your elbow in their butthole. You know, it takes all the world. It's the world. Everybody's different. You know. Don't talk smack about people who like to get elbows in their buttholes. You know, you got to be open-minded.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, guys. Apologies.
Sorry.
I'll have my people.
What does that mean when they say in the Marines or whatever, assholes and elbows? What, they say that guy in Aliens said that. What does that mean? Assholes and elbows. What does it mean?
I don't know. I was in the Navy. They didn't use that term, but I should ask. I could try and find out for next week. Assholes and elbows, what that means. My buddy was in the Marines. I wonder if they use it. My uncle might have known too. He's in the Marines in Vietnam.
Oh.
And, yeah, he went in young. He volunteered. Crazy man. He lied about his age and he got in when he was like 17 or something.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's passionate.
Yeah,
That's
but I bet you Yeah, I guess, or crazy, one or the other, or both. No disrespect to either one. But yeah, he would be a guy that would know. He's got some interesting stories from his times in the Marines. Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy
find
times.
find out. Have him make a
Yeah,
video. Have him make a video, and I'll cut it into our next Massholes where he explains that.
that'd be freaking amazing. That's amazing. That's an amazing
And
idea.
then ask
Yeah,
him, like, all I know about the Marines I learned from Aliens. So when the guy goes, "Look into my eye," he says that to Bill Paxton. "Look into my eye." Is that a Marine thing or is that just Aliens? Like, I didn't know.
that sounds like a Bill Paxton thing or whatever,
It wasn't Bill
Or,
Paxton. It was the Marine. It was the whatever the high ranking
yeah.
Marine guy was, and I guess he was really a Marine. The
Oh, I
James
know who you're
Cameron.
talking about too. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, and yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. He probably got it from that, or it's written. Sounds like that could be a screenwriter's line. Look into my eye.
Maybe, but from what I understand, a lot of that was improvised, and that's why James Cameron hired some actual Marines to have with it, actor Marines, to give it an
Yeah,
air
because
of
screw actors.
authenticity.
Yeah, that's why I'm denying being an actor anymore, and maybe I'll get hired. You know what I mean? I'll just be like, no, I'm this guy. I don't act. And then I audition for the show, and I'm like, I'm Josh. My slate. I'm Josh Wingate, 6'2". I'm not an actor. I'm this guy.
Yeah,
And maybe I'm like, and they'll start hiring because it's more authentic.
maybe the secret, I think, is when you're not working is to be a cobbler, work in as a cobbler.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what
Okay.
that's why Daniel Day-Lewis is so successful, because he does cobbling a
Yeah.
lot of the
This
time,
cobbler ship.
and then every now and then he'll come out of his cobbler shop and make a movie. So that's it. All you got to do is cobble.
Mm-hmm. I think I think I'm going to be a haberdasher instead. Not a haberdasher. What's that? Yeah, haberdasher. Isn't that a hat maker? Haberdasher.
I think so. Is it? It's like a chapeau shop. You're going to work in a chapeau shop.
No, I'm not going to work in one. I'm going to be a haberdasher. I think a haberdasher is a guy who makes hats, or is a haberdashery like a men's store? I don't know what a haberdashery is.
Oh,
Whatever
gee.
that is, that's what I'm going to do because it sounds
I'll look
cool.
it
It sounds
up.
better
I'll
than
look it up.
cobbler.
Haberdasher. What is
Haberdashery.
a haberdasher? How do you spell it?
Oh no, a milliner is a hat maker. Haberdasher. It's spelled
Haberdash.
haberdasher. Haberdashery.
Come on, everything's going. Haberdasher, a
Mm-hmm.
dealer in men's clothing.
Yeah, see, I'll be a haberdasher. Fine, gentlemen's haberdashery, where we, 3-piece suits and the whole thing. We're gonna look nice.
You're going to
Shop
sell suits. Okay.
haberdashery. I'm gonna be but it's all my clothes, my shop, and my clothes. I'm gonna make them too. Meaning, I'm gonna hire somebody to make them, but they're gonna be mine.
You know
All right.
who worked in a yarn shop for a long time? Her own yarn shop? What? No,
You.
I never worked in a yarn shop. Karen Allen worked in a
Oh.
yarn shop. She was working in her yarn shop when Spielberg called and asked her to do Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Which was
So
the
Spielberg
beginning
might
of the
call
ending.
you if you're a haberdasher. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm going for, bro. That's what I'm going for. So on this episode, in this part of Massholes, we'll give this phone number, which is mine, but only for Steven Spielberg. Nobody else to call. You can't call this number right here. That's only for Spielberg to call. Thank you for respecting my boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not putting any numbers or Venmos. It's too much work. I'm not doing that.
Blursh, man. Blursh.
Now
Remember
you're
when
just
you had
being
me?
rude.
Do you remember you had me on your show, Film Pigs, and I was George Vingatti or something like that? When that was a wild time, man. That show was weird.
What was the sketch? What was the sketch? I can't remember.
I was George. You were gonna change my name to George, and I was gonna be a star, and you were gonna like put me in the next tentpole picture. It was this weird sketch where I was like some up and coming actor, but you're gonna change my name to Jorsh.
I don't remember that.
That was weird.
I gotta watch
Well,
it.
on this part of Massholes, we're gonna put a link on the screen right here that links it to the Film Pigs episode where I was on it, because this is all about Josh Wingate.
No.
So Venmo, my number only for Steven Spielberg, and this right here is the link to watch my Film Pigs episode.
Okay. Oh, it might be up on YouTube somewhere. I'll look for it.
Yeah. I got a whole IMDb credit for it and all. It says self Film Pigs. Self.
Yeah.
You know, that means
There's
I'm really
a lot of people on that show. We had like all kinds of people.
Yeah, but you only had me once, so I mean that would like made the show probably. You know.
No, we would have had you on a bunch more times if it was good.
Oh, and this week of Massholes, we're a year into the pandemic and we've all lost our fucking marbles.
I really have. Oh my God. I forgot to tell you. I wanted to tell you, my wife, my school teacher wife, she got her first vaccine.
You married your school teacher?
No, I married my wife and then she became a school teacher. It was the opposite, the other way.
So you were the school teacher and then she got old enough to become a teacher.
No, so we were both just actors and then we got married and she quit acting and became a school teacher.
Well, you scared her away from the acting world.
I didn't. Don't blame. What?
Okay, your wife, the teacher. Go ahead. She's going back to school. Is this the?
She got her first vaccination yesterday. She went to Six Flags Magic Mountain and got a vaccination because they're giving them out to teachers right now in LA County. But what was funny was
Did you get to go on the rides too?
No, it's not open. Can't go on the ride.
Lame.
Yeah.
What a tease.
You wait in a parking lot.
Here, come here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come look at what you can't do. Come here. Look at what you can't have.
Well, when she sat in the Six Flags parking lot before she got her vaccine, she downed a 6-pack of beers. You know, because that's what you do at Six Flags. You get drunk in the car before you go in.
Well, that seems legitimate.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Or
anyway,
psychedelics. Psychedelics would probably be more. Oh my.
But anyway, I just wanted to tell you there's one thing, because she's been teaching class in the other room, you know, so I overhear her talking to her students, and she was explaining about going to Six Flags. But she said, I'm going to get my vaccine, and I'm going to get in a really weird place, and it's a place that you go to have fun, that like people go to have a lot of fun. And
so were you thinking on her body part?
She said that, she said to the kid, one of the kids goes, "You're getting your vaccine at Chuck E. Cheese?" That killed me. It was my favorite thing.
Oh, that's funny. Chuck E. Cheese. I used to love Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. I respect that kid. Oh, hi. Hello.
There goes my wife. We were just talking about it.
I'm sorry, I'm ruining your broadcast. Hey, how's it going?
No, please, you make it better. I mean, just look at me for Pete's sake.
I like it. I like the look. I remember you from the movie. Most definitely. Oh my gosh, love it.
From Fuzz Track?
Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah, from Fuzz Track City. Yeah, you were hilarious.
Yeah, that was fun. I was War Machine. War Machine.
Oh, and I totally bought the accent. I asked
Me
Todd,
too.
like,
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
So did I until one day when we were talking, because he had it on all the time. And one day we started talking about Massachusetts, and he started telling me that he grew up in Massachusetts, and I was like, "What happened to the accent, you asshole?"
And so the show got born. Oh.
Yes, yeah. Well, you actually were the one that discovered I wasn't actually English, because I did. I went that whole set. Everybody thought I was English, other than Dee Wallace, but because she knew me, but she didn't care anyway.
That's
so yeah, but
very
yeah.
impressive.
I'm just glad. I'm glad I got away with it until you, man. You messed it all up for me.
That's what he does.
I was playing a detective, man. We're about to end the show. Do you want to end it with us? This is how we end it. This is how we end it. This is what we do. Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you,
Fuck you,
Nazis.
Nazis.
I like how you said it. It was so nice. Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
He's elbowing Nazis
Oh
in the
my
face
Yes, yes.
because he's all out of bubble gum.
Yes, sir.
That's it. West Coast Massholes. We'll see you next time. Bye. This has been a Blursh production. Blur.